Hello everyone, it's now Thursday. I've just got home from work. I have got the flash on. Oh, it looks horrible. Right, let me turn that flash off and I'll get back to you. Well, it's still not the greatest picture, but unfortunately that's what happens when I'm getting home late lately. I'm fighting the daylight, so it's bloody horrible. I don't know what time it is now. Let me just check. Yeah, 4:30. 4:30 on Thursday. I haven't been getting home till it's pitch black pretty much. I haven't been out here, but I've just come up to have a look at the pond, check the fish out. I ain't really seen them, to be fair. I'm leaving when it's dark, I'm getting back when it's dark. So I've not really seen them. Look like my skimmer could do. It's got a few leaves in it, it's not much, but you can't see it on the video. But yeah, that needs cleaning, so I'm just going to quickly do that. And then hopefully I can do some either recording tomorrow when it's daylight, if I get home early, or if not I'll be back on Saturday morning. Do some lights out here, can I? Right, backed in a bit. I've set up my emergency floodlight that I've got in case I have to do any repairs to the motorbike or anything. But I don't know. I thought maybe it's a bit better, a bit clearer. That light is quite bright. Let's try to turn it on the lowest setting. Nah, it's rubbish. If I hold it above, yeah, more than the skimmer than what I thought. So I'm going to do that now. Just give a nice look at the fish, how they're doing. They're swimming around, deep and shallow, which is good. I do need to check the pond temperature. As I said, I ain't really seen these fish all week. I ain't seen the pond all week. Haven't been able to be out here and enjoy it, so hopefully this weekend I can sit out here and enjoy it, as I don't cover and I don't heat. But the fish are still active. I have no idea on the temperature. I'm going to check that out now. So I'm just going to pop that light back up on the fence. Sorry guys. Oh, blimey. That temperature is sitting just under 11 degrees on this thermometer. It's about 10.5. I ain't going to be able to get that in for you. You see the 10 mark, it's just above it. Yeah, unfortunately I ain't going to be able to get that on the footage, I don't think. I'll try it without the flash. I meant with the flash. Nope, I think it's just going to counteract itself. Yeah, you ain't going to see nothing like that. Right, never mind. But yeah, it's just sitting just above 10. Which ain't that bad. Yeah, so all my fish are all there. They're still swimming around. I've definitely got to change that skimmer, so I'm going to empty that now. And I'll get back to you hopefully when it's a bit more daylight. Cheers guys. Well, hello everyone. It's now Saturday. Just coming up to have a look at the pond. Have a quick look at the fish. can see them in the daylight today, so that's a bonus sign. There was a few up in the shallow end, but most of them are down the deep end at the moment. They're all looking good. Got a few floating leaves.
Well, them lilies look good.
Yeah, the lilies look well good, Chris.
You know.
Look at that. I think I need to chop those off, to be fair. Sorry about that, I was just having a chat with Chris. Yeah, so need to trim off those last few lilies this morning. I started swimming around a bit now. I sorted out a skimmer that weren't quite right. I think when I done it the other day I didn't put the switch in the right position, so it weren't sucking properly, so I've sorted that out now. So yeah, the fish are swimming around. Might throw a bit of food in there quick. That's it. You just throw a bit of food in just to see if they're hungry. So I've been up really early this morning. I was really looking forward to daylight. I woke up about 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. And yeah, went out. Decided I looked a bit homeless, and it was time for a new cut. So I went and got my hair cut this morning. First thing. Not too bad. So at least I don't look so homeless anymore. Had a nice little trim, and yeah. Right guys, so what I've decided to do is I've just got out my old little fish tank, put some water in it. I mean, you can see how clear that water is. It's come straight out of the pond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch, or try my best to net out the littler ones. I'm going to put them in the tank and see how well they're growing, and just have a look at them. I'm not going to do the big ones, it's only the little ones today. Just so you can see scale, the luster on them, colours. And one of them is for Vince, funny enough, because Vince knows quite a lot about all different colours of koi and stuff, and one of them, or two of them at least, I want to know what you think it is. So, alright, I'm going to get onto it and I'll get back to you in a bit.
And in today's episode we've got Terry netting out the fry for Vince to take a look at. Come on Vince, what are they?
Right, I've just got one guys. There you go. That's the first one out. So it's got some nice sumi on it, some nice scales, lateral scales that run all down it. So it is a Deutz with some nice mirror scales down the side of it. Let's put on some weight and a bit of size as well. So that's the first one. Right, so I'm just going to try to net a second one now.
Day 2 in the Big Brother house.
There we go, second one's in. Right, this is the second one. So it's got more sumi one side than the other. Look at the size of it, it's put on a lot of body. Got height waist as well. A nice short, fat, round tail. A couple of scales by its tail. But it's definitely Deutz. And that's the only scales it's got each side of its tail. And it's symmetrical as well. One side's a little bit more than the other. It's got a... having a closer look, yeah, it's got a few scales down its back as well. Beautiful fish. And that blue underneath. Look, I've picked up a bit of a floating blanket weed in there. And you can see all the black underneath it as well. All underneath the skin. And it's like all over its belly, under its belly as well, you can see. It's got mainly white, but it does proper go down. Like halfway from its lateral line down, you can see the black underneath the skin. What is that one, Vince? What would you say it was? Right, so I'm going to put that one back and get another one out. Right, so that one's gone back, I'm just going to get another one out. Right, so another one in the bowl. Not in the bowl, in the fish tank I should say. There we are. Now from the side it looks completely different than it does on top. You can just see that sumi coming through. But from the top, it looks like there's a lot more underneath. Hasn't penetrated all the way through yet. Hasn't come fully out, but you can see it underneath his body. So I'm not sure if he is going to get it or if he won't, but from the top view, can you see it? Yeah, you should be able to. So that's another one on my fry that I've kept to grow on until next year. Right, I'll put him back and I'll get another one. Right, so I've just got another one This is the smallest ones in there that I've kept. It's got a lot of Ginrin scales on the top of it. That's what it looks like from the top, but there's a lot of Ginrin. There's a Ginrin even on his dorsal fin as well. Just natural, a lot of metallic shine to it. Even on his pecs fins as well. Right, so I'm going to put this one back and change some of that water again. Change that water, put him back, just change the water over. As you can tell down there, a bit wet. Just pour it in the bucket. It's quite heavy, that tank. It's only got about almost 2 buckets of water in it. So. It's quite close, this one. Right, this is one of the ones that Law said looked fantastic. Law really liked this. It's got quite big. Bear in mind I've only put these in, I don't know how long ago. 2 months ago? 3 months ago? I don't know, something like that. But some of them have put on some body and some size already, just in that short time. I believe it's a Deutz, completely Deutz Schuber. It's got some yellow on its belly underneath. Not a lot, but it's got more of a browny head. Like browny yellow head, and obviously on its fins as well, on its tail. Vince, you'll tell me what it is. Look at all them scales. Them scales are just, I'll tell you what, if that was in a window, you know, I don't know how big it is, but imagine that at 40 to 50, pushing 60. Just how good would that look in a pond? All them scales you'd see, proper shiny. As compared to on top, that is definitely a fish for a pond with a window, just for its pure scale pattern alone. There is some Ginrin bits on the top that you can see shining. Right, I'm going to get him back. It's a bit fidgety, this one, so I'm going to get him back and get another one out. This is something special. I've never seen anything like it. Vince, this is one for you, mate. I really want to know what it is. I'll tell you what, when this gets big, it's going to look nice. not the smallest. It hasn't grown much. It's growing, but it's growing slow. I really like this fish, so wait until you see it. Here we go. Look at the blue on it now. It's got one speck of orange, a couple of specks underneath its cheek and on its tail. The tail is symmetrical each side at the back. And it's got a bit under the mouth. Just look at the colour on it. I've never seen a fish or a koi, anything like it. It hasn't got ripped fins. It is just the black that runs through the fins with a bit of clear. It does make it look like it's got a rip in it, but it hasn't. Not ripped at all. Vince, please tell me what this is. What do you think it is? Just the colours on it. That blue. I've never seen anything like it. That's amazing. I'm going to get a top shot of it now. Look at that. So this is probably the slowest, one of the slowest growing. I think it's got a really nice body shape, but it's one of the slowest growing ones that I've had. There was that and the Jim Rin white one. Both of those are the smallest and haven't done the most growing out of all the other ones that's gone in there. I think it just looks amazing. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Unnamed koi. I just don't know what it is, what their variety is. Sorry, variety. Oh my god. This looks amazing. That blue is something else. Just look at it. Oh my god. Well, anyway, I'm going to get it back and I'll get another one out for you guys, alright? Now this is the biggest that I've got. It's been in the bigger ponds for a longer time because it was too big to have in my old fish pond and the others. Because I think it was attacking and maybe eating some of the smaller. I think it was attacking and trying to eat some of its brothers and sisters. Down. Right, let's go have a look at this. That white on it, it's not a scrape, it is just its pattern. It's got white underneath it. Now it's like a Sasui with black spots. So, as you can see. Now this one, because I didn't enter the Adam Buyer growing show, when Chris from ANC bought their Kahaku, this was 20 centimetres, which was the same size as the Kahaku at ANC. So I've kept it, and me and Chris are having a little, just growing show between us. My Friday Icebound to see how big it can grow compared to the Adam Buyer Kahaku that Chris and Ash have from their growing show. And so it's like a double competition for Chris and Ashley. They're obviously in their competition, but just I want to know how much mine grows compared to his. So they both started off at the same size. Yes, it looks nothing like a Kohaku. It's a completely different kettle of fish, but it's the only one I had that was 20 centimetres, so it went in my big pond a lot earlier than all the others did. So it's not quite a Sasui. Maybe it's a mongrel fish, don't know, crossbreed. But yeah, let me know what you think of it. Right, I'll put it back and get another one out. Here's Henry or Hetty, depending on its next or depending on what it's on. Right, so I'm going to show you Henry or Hetty. Now the Shiba was its father. I don't know who the mother's was, but I would say it's got a couple of little brown spots on it, very, very small. It's more Sorry-Guide than it is a Shiba. But this thing is a chunky monkey. So hopefully it turns around. There we go. So it's got like, yeah, just a couple of little bits of brown there on a couple of scales, which makes it look a bit like a love heart, I think. On close inspection it's not, but it does look like a little love heart on it, which is something unique about the fish. Do you see it? Do you see the sort of the love heart look? On close inspection it's not, but it makes it look like a little love heart with a black in like between the scales and everything that it's got. So this is Henry or Hetty from the top, depending on its sex. That it might end up staying in my pond. I might not sell it, it might stay in my pond. I really like it. And I do like my single colour fish as well. And considering I'd say it was more Sorry-Guide than a Shiba, even though the Shiba was its father, but I'm not sure. Vince will tell me what it is anyway. With a black underneath its scales. And yeah, I don't know who its mum was. Considering I only got one Shiba, the Shiba is its father. Which is funny enough, just down there. So that's got a couple of black spots on it anyway, but it's got the black underneath the scales. Just like this has. Right, I'm going to get him back, him or her, and I'll get another one out. Good old Henry, I really like this fish. Looks amazing. Obviously they haven't eaten the food that I've thrown in because I'm netting around and probably putting them off at the moment. Once I finish they'll probably eat it all up. Anyway, right. Two more to go, please. 2 more. I've got it. And we've only got 1 more to go after this, so. Alright, let's have a look at this one. There we go. Deutz again. Oh, it's got some white spots there on the side of it. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's bashed itself or anything. So it looks like it needs some treatment. If you know what it is, let me know. But I would have said it is a Deutz Hayatsuri. Whether you agree with me or not, let me know. But considering it's got a couple of white spots underneath its chin and underneath its body, not much, just a couple of little whitey bits by the looks of it. Let me know what you think it is. Let me know if you like these, if you don't. So yeah, well, I'll get that one back anyway. And I've only got 1 more to go, I believe. This last one, Vince, I definitely want to know what it is, mate, so let me find it and catch it. Show me the blueprint. I have the biggest one, is a bit like it, but it's very similar. But it's really different. I think it's a different company as the Sui bloodline, the same as the blue, that blue and black one. It's the Sui that was in the, or Shusui, or however you pronounce it, that's in my pond as well. That's the male as well. So, right, let me show you this one. Oh, it's a bit of a, let me go around with a little net. Shape. Right, let's have a look at this one. Here we go. So this is another one that I've kept. It's actually put on quite a bit of size. It's about half the size when they went in. Nice body shape. It's got some scales around its gill plate. It's got some scales on its tail. The rest of it is Deutz. Some scales along, obviously, its dorsal and zipper. Vince will let me know what this is. Now, it's very much like the other one, but the biggest thing that I've got, but it ain't as much orange. The orange is just on the bottom. It's got black on it as well. Once again, let me know if you like it. I actually like this fish quite a lot. This is from my own spawning. It wasn't a select spawning. It was literally koi spawn every year. So yeah, koi spawn every year. So after throwing my spawning brushes in, and after watching Mark Gardner's videos when he done his spawnings. So yeah, sorry, rest in peace Mark. He's up there in the sky looking down on us all. A very knowledgeable man. And yeah, he was doing all his spawnings and everything, so I was watching his fry progress, that I decided that to take my spawning brushes out, I put them in the little children's paddling pool with like the cardboard sides. You know, they completely fold down flat, and it's the. I started them off in there, and then obviously I moved them over to the bigger pool, paddling pool and everything. But yeah, that's how I started these all off, and that's what got me into it. So it was my first spawning, and this is what you see now. It was what was left that I didn't sell. But Vince, let me know what it is, mate. Yeah, you're a legend and a diamond. You can even be a princess if you wanna. But thanks, mate. I'm sure you will. Oh, I'm gonna get him back now. Right, so I don't think I've missed out anything. I believe that's everything. I'm obviously going to empty that water. I've got to clean the big pond anyway. That's why I was netting them out today, just to show you the little ones. So yeah, that's, I think that's every single one. I don't think I've missed out one. I believe I've done them all.
Oh, you got a sausage roll from ANC Koi.
And I got a sausage roll from ANC Koi as well. From Greg's sausage roll. So there we go, everyone. So after doing all the small fry that was left in my pond, and doing a video of every single one of them, I have emptied it. Done a water change, sorry, not emptied it. I took a bit of water out. I'm just finishing topping it up now. Which reminds me, I've got to close my electric box. I better do that now before I forget. Skimmer can go back on as well. Well, this all back. No, I think because I've been out here and I've been spoofing, I haven't eaten that food. This is almost back up to level. I'm going to go back indoors soon and make a new coffee. Need a new one. And then I'll come out in about an hour to check if they're eating it. If they haven't eaten it, I will net it out and dispose of it. But yeah, because I think I've just been stirring it up. I've had the net in there, netting the little ones out and changing the water. I don't think, I feel like I've disturbed them a little bit, so they might not be eating, but we'll see. Doing a bit of water change, put the tap safe in, done all that. Just finished topping it up now. It's almost done. But then yes, I will check, I will come back and check. If I haven't eaten, I will net all that food out. and dispose of it. But yeah, it's all looking good. Fish are still actively swimming around. Not quite sure what the temperature is. I haven't even checked that today, to be fair. I'm at 12 degrees. So I know it weren't that cold, but yeah, 12 degrees. Which ain't bad. They should be eating. There was no pile up anyway from my feeder, which is obviously over there. There was no pile up from where that comes off, so they are definitely eating. It's only on twice a day. I just feel like maybe they haven't eaten because I've scooped them and stirred it up and had a net in there, you know, put them off a bit. So I just thought I'd show you the koi before I go in. I'm almost up to level. That's the food there that I said I'll net out. So, just want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm almost at the 250 mark now. Absolutely over the moon with it. I mean, I'm really chuffed. For those that haven't subscribed, that do watch my videos, or you're passing through, or you just happen to click on my videos every now and then, please consider subscribing. Really, really, really do appreciate it. Just thank you very much, mate. Thank you, everyone. I'm chuffed. It's amazing. Can't believe it. Didn't think I was ever going to grow this big. I mean, over 200 subscribers ain't the biggest that's out there, but I'm really happy with what I've got. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm chuffed. Honestly, chuffed. Thank you.